Dominic from Paintballers World. Okay, so today what we're going to do is we're going to go into in-depth to the setting up of a game and also assigning the settings for each role. I'm going to be using my laptop to connect with the smart box, but basically you can use any device. Basically it uses the browser. You just need to connect the device to the smart box via Wi-Fi, right? So just search for the Wi-Fi, click on it, key in the password. Once it's connected, go pull out your browser, whatever it is, Chrome, Internet Explorer, Safari on the iPhone or anything, and key in the IP address. Once you key in the IP address, basically this is what you see, right? So we're going to zoom in onto this screen. Alright, so I'll be going to set up a game now, right? You can see the IP address is 192.168.41.1. Once you're connected to Wi-Fi, key in the IP, and I'm using a Chrome browser, and you're able to get this screen. This screen is basically accessing the smart box, right? So you can select a date. So basically, if you have different sessions on different dates with different number of groups, you'll be able to set it on the exact date that you want. So basically, today is the 12th of June. I'm gonna set it today, 12th of June, and I'm gonna start a new session, right? A session, you'll be able to key in the session name. So basically it could be the coordinator's name that has signed up for the session. I'm just going to use the word test, right? So I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to press OK. So basically this goes into your session settings, right? So in your session settings, then you're basically going to go into your game settings. So clicking on game settings, you'll be able to set a few things. There's a lot of settings that you can tweak, but basically I'm going to go through just the more important ones, right? So basically you have like friendly fire on, so whether or not you want to be able to shoot your own teammates, you can increase the activity by doing that. You'll be able to set teams, so you got different icons here. You can pick, you can put different colors, you can set the team name over here, so red team, blue team, or if you're going you can set a different name, different icon and different color for each team, right? So once you're dead, and these are basically roles that you can assign to the team. So a team can be like a defending team, so the roles can be more defensive and or not. I'll go into the detail of that on how you can set that. Basically over here you'll be able to add roles. So basically you got all these kind of icons. You can change the name over here to set the role for the name and the icon for that role. I'm gonna go into the soldier role and basically edit its settings, right? So going into a soldier role, basically you have these few settings. Basically the first one here, you can set the number of lives that the soldier have. So basically if you're like a soldier, you should have maybe less life than say if you are a supporting character like a tank. If you play online gaming, the tank usually has a higher life but has maybe less damage, so you'll be able to take more damage but also deal out less damage. And then on the other hand, maybe a soldier will be able to do more damage but has less life, right? So basically you can set all the way from 1 life all the way up to 99 life for this soldier role, right? Auto fire, okay, I won't go into all the details. I'm just going to scroll through and show you. Okay, shot power. Shot power is an interesting one. So the shot power is one that means that one hit from the soldier will only minus 1 life from the opponent. So basically you can if you can set up like a sniper role, basically that one shot could take out say 20 life instead of 1, so it's a much higher damage from that one shot, right? Speed of shot means how fast you can shoot. So basically like for a sniper role where it takes time for you to shoot 1 shot at a time, basically you can increase this to maybe to 2 seconds. So I turn off auto fire, I will turn this up to 2 seconds. So basically you only can shoot one shot every 2 seconds, like a real sniper, right? It takes time for you to cock the weapon and fire again. but once you get a shot on, you're basically going to minus a lot of life from your opponent, right? So you can also tweak magazine capacity. Maybe for like a support gunner, he's going to have a higher magazine count than say like a sniper rifle. And then the number of magazines, also you can limit how many magazines a player can load. But I'll skip this few. Then we go on to special weapons. So a special weapon is basically your special ability, right? So your special ability, you'll be able to set how many times you'll be able to shoot this special ability, right? Special ability is your second button right over here. This is your special ability button, right? So when you click on the special ability, once you click on the special ability, there is a delay. So special shot reload delay. So every time you arm the special shot, it takes 2 seconds, right? So it could be up to 25 seconds all the way up to just 0 seconds that you can arm this special shot, and then you'll be able to set the shot power. So basically, looking at this special shot mode, so there are 3 different kind of modes you can set. Basically, you can set it as a grenade, as a medic, which gives lives, and or as a supporter, which gives ammo, right? So basically, if you choose on grenade, you gotta set what is the damage that the grenade is gonna do when you hit your opponent, right? If you set it to medic, basically you can set it how many lives is gonna give the player back, right? So you can set it to 10 lives, right? So you can give 10 lives at a time every, say, 5 seconds, right? Every 5 seconds you need to load up your weapon, and then you can shoot your own teammate, which will then give them 10 lives, right? You even can set it as resurrect. So basically, if you're playing like a low number of lives, like a single life kind of game, and so once you're dead, your this medic class you can set as a medic special shot, and you can, once that player is shot, it basically resurrects the player, right? So once that is done, you basically can set the roles, right? So basically, I can set this as a soldier role, I can set this guy as a medic role, and this guy as a sniper role, right? So you're assigning the roles to the players, and then once all that is set up, basically you can press play, and that sound means that the settings that you have done in this system has gone into the guns, right? Alright, so I've done the game settings. Basically, we have 3 guns over here. This is gun 1, which I'm going to use to shoot. Gun 2 is basically an opponent. Gun 3 is actually a teammate. So gun 2 is set to as a supporting role, right? A support fire, right? So I'm going to arm the grenade launcher now. Basically, you press on this button. It takes 3 seconds to arm. Yep, once it stopped, it's armed. I'm going to shoot. So the grenade launcher will take 5 lives. So you can see he has 15 lives now. I'm going to shoot him. He'll be down to 10 lives, right? It's 10 lives, so that's a special ability for the support gunner. He has a grenade launcher that will reduce 5 lives when shot. This gun number 3 is a teammate. Teammate is also a medic. A medic will be able to give life back to this player. So the special abilities, I've set it to 5 seconds for it to arm. So once it's armed, basically when I shoot him, it will give him back the 5 lives, right? See? Right? So you see 15 lives back to this player over here. So you can basically set different roles for different guns, different special abilities, different number of lives, yeah, so basically you can set tons of possible game scenarios and objectives for your laser tag session, right? So that's all for me today. I'll be doing one more video, and that will be for the scoring. So once the dust has settled and the game is over, we want to see what's the results, right? Who shot who more, and who's the top player and all kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm going to cover that in the next video. Stay tuned.